Alright, well, I think, did I plan to go to... Yeah, sure, we'll do it like this, I guess. Whoa! I've never seen this area! And why does it seem, like, very awkward between these two?
This is boring. Mind if I sleep?
You know I won't care. Night watch or not, it's still just for training purposes.
Oh, okay.
Though, you'd likely get in trouble if someone sees you catching Z's.
Oh, so this is for my class, then.
You wouldn't wake me if someone was here? Fine then, I won't sleep.
Your call.
This reminds me of something else. There was literally a paralog support in Fire Emblem Fates. It was literally just ... 3 ... And that was it. That was it!
You're being so quiet, Yuri Bird. Say something.
I don't always fill the void with my voice, you know. Sometimes it's pleasant to just enjoy the quiet and stargaze.
No thanks. Stargazing is a waste of time. The stars don't even stay put all year. Those jerks.
Well, that's an interesting perspective.
See that one? That star is home to the goddess. Yeah. Watching over us from afar.
And I should mention, because I mentioned it earlier, how Balthus is, you know, he really believes in Silthus. Both him and Yuri need faith in order to get their advanced classes. Constance and Hapi don't. They are mages, so, you know, it makes the most sense for them to be able to heal as well, but I just find that interesting.
That's called the Blue Sea Star. But it doesn't look blue. At all, really.
Is it a blue star?
Wait, no, hang on. Maybe it wasn't that one. But that big one over there, that's it. Isn't it?
You don't know the first thing about stars, do you? No one ever taught you?
You do?
Never, no.
Well, the Blue Sea Star is really big. It stands out. Sometimes you can't see it at all. But other times, it's the brightest thing in the sky.
Interesting. So then, which star was I pointing out just now?
You might have to point it out again. Which constellation were you looking at?
He doesn't know that.
Let's see, it looks a bit like a cat. No, that's not right. Maybe more like a fish?
Wait,
Or a fishing rod.
a cat with a fishing rod! Is that a reference? That might be a reference. I don't know about that since this is Nintendo, but, you know, Fire Emblem can do whatever it wants, really.
What? I'm serious. See, those stars there are forming a shape that looks very much like a fishing rod.
Okay, sorry. But that looks nothing like a fishing rod. Or a cat.
And the fact that Hapi has Nepgear's VA right now. Gonna move on.
I'm surprised you know so little about stars. I thought you knew everything.
Not everything. No one can know everything.
What do you think I am? The goddess herself? There's plenty I don't know.
Heck, there's plenty Silthus doesn't know.
But I'm always aiming to learn more. I'm uncomfortable not knowing things.
Fair?
So, come on then, Hapi. Teach me about the stars.
That'll be a pain for both of us.
As painful as sitting here idling, it's not like you're going to sleep at this point. Clearly, you know quite a bit about them. Teach me.
Fine. Look up there. To the north. Your other north. See that star? That's called the King's Right Hand.
Ooh, which house is that? Does that have to relate to the Blue Lions? Because I could see that. Oh, that was interesting. I didn't expect that. Now we go to Hapi and Constance.
Hey, Coco, how do you do?
I'm guessing that was, hey, Coco, how are you?
Happy! What in the world has gotten into you?
Food!
Don't need to be jealous. There's plenty more around.
Yep, she's eating.
Happy, it would be easier to understand you if your mouth was less stuffed. Kindly finish what you are eating and then say your piece.
My pleasure.
Nothing better than fresh pastries. You sure you don't want one, Coco?
It's not about whether I want a bun or not. It's about your atrocious manners.
Constance can't talk to Ingrid, can she? That would be interesting.
Walking around with your arms and jaws stuffed full of unwrapped pastries? There are crumbs all over your lips, your clothes. You've left a trail of them behind you. Unacceptable.
Yeah, that would be... This reminded me very much of Ingrid and Raphael. No. Raph can't talk to any of them. No. Alright.
Hey, I paid for them. I can eat them however I want.
Well, Happy, that's not exactly how that goes.
Sure you don't want a bite? If you don't have any, I'm just gonna eat them all. You have to try them fresh out of the oven if you want the full effect. Pretty soon they'll get cold.
And I hate to bring it up. No, I don't. But I'm pretty sure Yuzume would do something similar.
Oh, I'll explain in noble speak so you understand. They have a crisp, oven-browned exterior and a sophisticated, spongy sweetness lying within. Not interested? That's fine. More for me.
I was going to say, not so fast.
Oh!
One for me, but only because you insisted.
That actually... Constance, why does that work?
It would be rude of me to decline an offering made in good faith. One must mind one's manners.
You're really dragging this out. Here, I'll make it easy for you. Open up.
Wait, don't you...
You're feeding her?
Not bad, right?
I could not, in good conscience, acknowledge this as anything but delicious.
Oh, there you go.
Now you have crumbs all over you, too.
And I was thinking that.
Your form could use a little work. Next time, stuff the whole thing in your mouth at once. That's the proper way to eat a snack like this.
Right.
If you ate this at some stuffy party, cutting it into sensible little bites, the experience would be ruined.
Not that I don't. That's true. You know, the way you eat something is crucial.
I see your point. There are more types of dining in this world than I was ready to allow for.
Huh? She might actually start doing that. These are some interesting supports.
You've won me over.
Let's eat them while we head to the cathedral and litter the ground with crumbs.
Oh, Happy! Happy!
A capital idea. Wait, no! Not the cathedral! You've lost me again, Happy.
I just realized she said the cathedral. I wasn't paying attention to where she said where. Double Happy! Ray is gonna kill her. Ray is gonna absolutely kill her. Wait. I was about to say, is it not over? Ray is like, I let you out, and this is what you do? Alright. Now from there, things get a little interesting. As if they weren't already. Wait, is that the last? Yeah. That's the last support I think needed. So, alright, we'll go Balthus then. Finish up Constance's and...
Oh, Constance. Hey, sure is sunny out. Huh? Yeah.
I like how... That, yeah, was pretty nice. I like how there's some genuine awkwardness between, you know... Like, obviously, they don't all know each other as well. So, you know, certain pairs are closer, other pairs, you know?
Good day to you, Balthus.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. She's outside. Never mind, I might take that back.
You seem to be enjoying your freedom. I must admit, I'm jealous.
Right, so yeah, the weather's nice. I gotta be going now.
Of course. What profit is there for one so exalted to spend time alongside one so common as me?
The difference really is night and day. I wonder if there's... Well, she wouldn't have this if there wasn't a genuine problem. It's like... Could you call it split personality? Well, definitely she had experienced a trauma. And, you know, I'm pretty sure that her confidence comes from isolating her pain in a different area, so...
Worry not. You needn't suffer me any longer. I shall see myself off.
You know, now I'm thinking about it, if Constance was out in the daylight, she might try to lick their boots in this state. That's kind of sad.
Come on, don't be like that. You know I get uncomfortable at times like this. I'm trying. Really, you matter,
Oops.
so stick around, yeah? chat. It'll be great.
Okay, well, good on you for trying, Balthus.
You needn't take pity on me out of the sense of obligation that your status demands. For you, the nobility that you abandoned was a shackle on your true self, which is now freed.
That is true.
No need to converse with me any longer, putting yourself out on my behalf.
Well, maybe, like, there's a truth to that, but, you know, he might... I won't say that's definite for Balthus.
What a mouthful you just unloaded on me. Not sure what you mean by that nobility stuff, though. Sure, I walked out on leading a noble house, but how do you imagine that's related to this chat of ours?
Oh, she didn't want to walk out, I think. That's what she's trying to say.
I already admitted I'm no good with stuff like this, but I don't think I'm putting myself out or whatever.
My apologies. The misunderstanding was entirely my own. As I suspected from the start, I am unfit to serve as your conversational partner.
Ah, that's enough! Stop talking that way and twisting everything I say!
Oh, wow. That's, I could point out something about that, but I'm not going to.
Just spit it out and tell me something real. You hate my guts, yeah?
Huh, this is novel.
What?
But doesn't this scene usually play out in reverse?
Gatekeeper! Yo! Okay. Alright, the DLC is worth it. My man Gatekeeper in here.
Sorry. Guess I raised my voice there. But what do you mean by that reverse take?
This might be the title of the episode. Darn it.
Well, it's usually her yelling at you while you try to deflect. It's rare to see you lose your cool while she stays so calm.
Gatekeeper pointed out like a champ.
But different people get along differently on different days, I suppose. Anyhow, I'll let you get back to it.
Yo, is it because they understood, you know, that everybody likes the Gatekeeper, so they thought to give him some shine?
Ouch, he has a point. I lost myself for a moment there.
To think that I have ever raised my voice at you.
He seems to think we're real pals.
Well, you know, I think the fact that you're trying.
Honestly, whether rain or shine, I don't think a day's gone by without you treating me poorly.
Oh, really?
Oh, what a thing to say. I could never go so far as to insult one with your lineage.
I do wonder about Constance's condition, though.
You're a funny one, pal. A real hoot.
The idea that I could be amusing is funnier than any jest I may have uttered.
Because have we recalled Constance remembering stuff that she did when she did switch personality? Is it really personalities or is it moods? Her condition requires further study. Well, I mean, hold on. They literally call it. I mean, the name of this doesn't mean anything. But that is it for all of Constance's supports, and now I've seen the supports with all the Ashen Wolves with each other. And I'm only saying what I've been saying about how the DLC is worth it because I saw a video. I didn't watch it because I haven't watched many Fire Emblem videos. I've watched like a rare one that happened to be Golden Deer related, and I sent that on the community tab. But actually, there might have been another one that I watched, but I haven't watched any reviews on the game. You know, I don't know. So basically, everything I see is just titles. Like I saw a title saying that Cyril was the least liked character apparently. Don't know what they said about it, but although I can like guess, but to me, you know, I just feel like if you give them a chance, they give all the characters a chance, they might impress you in the supports. I mean, compared to Felix, you know, right now he's definitely a step up, but I imagine Felix has, well, I know. He's got reasons for the way he is. He has one with Leone. Interesting. I might be able to get all of Felix's supports in this route, depending on if well, yeah, because I'm definitely getting Bernadetta. and I'm definitely getting Dorothea. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Anyways, who should I do first? Hapi, Dimitri, Balthus, Constance, Marianne, and Dimitri. Ooh. Okay, I think I just decided. We go to... Let's go to Felix and Sylvain. Since I was just talking about him.
Sylvain, I want to apologize for the other day.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. As soon as I say that, whoa. This is a rarity. Somebody get the camera. Never mind, I got it right here.
The other day? What are you talking about, Felix? Is this a trap?
You know, when I called you insatiable.
Oh, that? Can't say it didn't hurt, but you have nothing to apologize for. I mean, you've said worse, Felix.
He most certainly has.
Considerably worse.
Yeah?
Come on, we've known each other since we were kids. We're not gonna let your constant verbal abuse get in the way of our friendship, are we?
No, I suppose not.
Huh. This is... Whoa, hold up. Let me edge closer to my seat.
Whenever I started doing something dumb, you'd yell at me about it.
And whenever you dragged me into something, Ingrid would find out and start lecturing us.
That makes sense.
All these years, and not much has changed, has it? But you're different, Felix. You used to be so... I
Wow.
don't know, carefree when we were young.
Really? That's hard for me to imagine now.
Now you're the exact opposite.
Well, you're not any different. Good for nothing then, good for nothing now.
Again with the abuse. This from the guy who's always been by that good-for-nothing side. So, did you come to apologize, or to insult me?
I was on my way to train and I saw you. That's all.
You're off to train again? Now who's insatiable?
Better than sitting idle like you.
A little idleness would do you some good, pal.
Maybe, but...
Come on, let me buy you something to eat.
No.
You have to choose, Felix. Our friendship, or your training.
You gonna make... Don't put it like that, Sylvain.
My training. Goodbye for now.
But from what it seems like they are quite close. It's just... What happened, happened. Felix lost his brother.
What did... Is he... Wait, Felix, I'll come train too. Wait up.
I gotta see the rest of that support. Definitely. But it'll be a while since the next Wednesday. Alright, only got one more. Somehow the dude's not been getting much love with everybody else. I don't know how I've messed up. Wait. Yo, what are Gilbert supports again? Dimitri, yeah, the dude, Ash, and Annette, of course. Then Hanneman, Eloise, and Catherine. Okay. What are Catherine's? Dimitri, Ash. Ash is popular. Hold up. And who else? Ingrid. And Lysith. And Leonie too? Did I get that? I can't check right now. No, because I was saving Catherine for the Blue Lions route, so I'll just get it now. I know I got Shamir's. Alright, anywho. So I did that to do. Now we'll continue with Sylvain. Ooh. Wait, Hilda has one? Oh! Oh, well yeah, might as well. I finished her in Sylvain's. See the power?
Hilda, lovely as ever. I swear, when you're around, the sun shines brighter and everything sparkles.
You know, that's not such a bad description, but to say it to her, it's just no, unless you plan on doing something with that. And I was gonna say, I managed to get her C rank and her B rank with Sylvain in less than a month. Like literally, I got another week left to train and do some other stuff. So it made a lot more sense to do that than versus the tables, you know, having them try to get their ranks just by eating with them.
Sylvain, you're looking superb as always.
Thank you. Are you going out today?
Is this gonna go anywhere, or are they just gonna end it like this?
If you do, then be careful. I'd hate to think you might hurt your foot again.
My foot? Oh, yes. You mean that time you helped me with the books? No need to worry. The foot's fine now. Even better than it was before.
I'll bet.
I noticed, since I'm always looking at cute girls, and you are one of the cuter ones.
Uh-huh.
Your foot was better during the battle. You were running all over, just a regular warrior princess. In less than a day after such a terrible injury.
Yeah?
My friends were depending on me, so I just had to fight through the pain.
She came up with that on the spot!
Hilda, please don't lie to me.
Yeah!
I knew your foot wasn't really hurt, but I returned your books anyway. Take it from a guy who does his fair share of pretending to be someone he's not. And I say this as a friend, you are a terrible liar.
That's fair. That's actually fair. I can spot when she's lying every single time. Claude is a bit more difficult.
And those books you left in your room for so long? Teachers and classmates needed those. So stop lying. And maybe stop being quite as selfish, too.
Yo, Sylvain. Sylvain's like, alright, enough of this. Let's get real for a second. I was gonna mention something about that. Oh, yeah. Maybe that's why Hilda's so good at picking up others who are, I guess, good liars, because she does it herself. I had some type of train of thought. Basically, she picked up Monica instantly. And there is another case where Hilda's instincts normally tend to be sound on people's character, I think.
You saw right through me.
You're not supposed to be blushing over that.
Honestly, I'd completely forgotten that I still had those books. I really was going to return them. Did the librarian say anything to you?
That's a good point.
Oh yeah, I got an earful of yelling and accusations meant for you.
Wow.
Huh? Didn't you just say it was my fault?
Nah, I figured the librarian would feel better if they just let loose. No reason to make them wait for you.
Huh, that's considerate of you, Sylvain, but she needed to hear that.
I'm so sorry. You got a tongue lashing that should have been directed at me.
Tell you what, all will be forgiven if you promise 3 things. Stop lying, take responsibility, and fall madly in love with me.
Bruh!
Aw, Sylvain, I do love you, you know? I just wouldn't want you for a husband.
Dang! Whoa, that is the most honest. She actually rejected somebody. I mean, yes, they don't have an A rank possible, but she flat out said it. Interesting.
What? Why not?
Well, not to offend you, but I can't help but feel that your niceness is somehow shallow.
That's, like I said, Hilda's instincts normally tend to be sound.
My brother would probably cut you into pieces the moment he saw your face.
Right. Of course.
Your brother sounds terrifying, actually.
Right! Oh, I can meet him!
We're losing the thread a bit here.
No, let's get it back, Hilda. Let's bring him in this conversation.
Evidently, you can see through my act. So, I'll just be straightforward about taking advantage of you.
Okay, that's not how this is supposed to end.
Well, I'll take what I can get. Just don't go causing trouble for guys who aren't me.
Sylvain, that's not gonna happen.
It's a deal. Goodbye for now, Sylvain.
Huh, that actually seems like they aren't in the same house. It seems like, he's just passing by and Hilda happens to be... Maybe that's how many of these supports are. No, Lysithea is actually... Because, Hilda's not in my house. And she's in the Golden Deer. And Sylvain's in the Blue Lions. The likelihood of them... I guess you could, their canon routes should be with their house leader, right? Even though Ingrid had an A rank with Claude, in fact, I can't check. Well, she has double. Ingrid doesn't count. What about Annette? She has double with Dimitri too. Okay, she doesn't count either. Okay, I was gonna use Petra as well. Her support with Edelgard is only at a B. Whereas Claude, she has 4, so I was thinking, I could use somebody else to determine if she would have belonged with the Black Eagles or not. But I can't, because Claude's the only one who has cross-party supports, And the only other two he had, Annette and Ingrid, have 4 with Dimitri. Yo, what happened with Claude and Petra? Oh, okay. We'll move on. I just did Sylvain, so that means Marianne.
Hello, Marianne.
Oh yeah, after she gave him that weird look.
Won't you at least tell me why you're avoiding me? It hurts. It really does.
I'm not avoiding you. I'm just not very good at talking to people in general.
Yeah, I was about to say, back then it wasn't personal.
I told you I'm on your side, and I meant it. I'm guessing you don't much like talking about crests. Call it a hunch.
Yeah?
Well,
I'm the same way, you know. The value of my life has always been dictated by the damn thing. It's not fair to have your worth determined by something you can't control.
Now that's something she needed to hear.
Growing up in House Gautier taught me that the hard way.
what do you believe determines a person's value?
I like to think it's a person's smile.
Bruh!
Huh? Their smile?
A smile. It tells you who someone is. Are they fake or sincere? It also makes you feel stronger when you smile.
You know, okay, oh, what? Forgive me, I take it back. I don't know what Sylvain. See, Sylvain is somebody who is hard to read. But that's nice. Because, yeah, fake smiles are terrifying if you see them. Well, in the context, I'm thinking of, again, Monica comes to mind when it comes to someone's trustworthiness. Or the fact that Edelgard acted friendly and she was playing to do what she was playing to do all this time. Or the opposite way of a sad smile, like Sylvain probably wears a lot. Or who'd be another good example of a sad smile? Not sure.
My smile helps me focus and set free all of that power I never asked for.
I wonder.
Sylvain, you're actually hitting very close to her problems right now.
Try it out, Marianne. Be strong-willed and put everything you've got into your smile.
That is a good thing she could try working on, because she definitely masters that in the future.
Smile. Be strong-willed. How's this?
It's a start.
Yeesh, that's a terrific first try. If a bit stiff, lift the corners of your lips just a bit. Oh, I know. Try saying cheese.
Cheese?
Wow, like you can't really look at her, portrait image. You gotta look at her 3D one for the accurate representation.
Hey, that was good. It might feel a bit unnatural, but you'll get used to it soon enough.
Cheese. Are you sure this will make me stronger?
Guaranteed. It's a great smile, you know? Let's go to town and show it off.
Bro,
If you lift your eyes from the ground, you'll see that the world has all sorts of amazing things to offer.
Sylvain, one day I'm gonna learn you, man. One day.
The more you realize that, the more you'll smile.
I'll think about it.
Please, don't let me pressure you. If you don't want to go, I understand.
Okay, so that's the real him. For that, I don't know.
It's not that I don't like going into town. I'm just eager to get back to my room.
Fair.
I want to go practice my smile.
Oh.
If I keep practicing, maybe someday I'll be ready to go into town with you.
Oh yeah? That sounds great. I can't wait to see your best smile.
I need more. Okay, Dorothea is one of Sylvain's supports, right? One of his A ranks. Yeah, then 110% I'm getting Dorothea. Sylvain, his relationships don't seem like they go that far, you know? Like, look at Mercedes in comparison, just with the Blue Lions, or Annette, or Ingrid. Lysithea doesn't count for, obvious reasons. Even Ash has like one more than him. And you can argue that the reason that he might not have more is because of the level of, there are only 3 girls in the Blue Lions versus the guys. Even Felix has a lot of A ranks, and Dedu, and of course Dimitri. But Sylvain is just like, nah. You know, I'm not really a get close to you kind of guy. I gotta get his final support with the do as well. But on that note, I've been waiting on this one, Marianne and Dimitri.
Marianne?
Oh, Dimitri.
She actually looks like she could belong in their house. If I didn't 110% know that she is a golden deer.
Oh, I'm sorry for disturbing your prayer.
There's no need to apologize. I just finished.
I see. What were you praying for?
I was simply asking the goddess for forgiveness.
Interesting. Are we gonna get into Dimitri for a bit?
Forgiveness? For what?
I put our soldiers in danger during the recent battle.
Oh, because I know.
What matters is that they came back safely in the end. You shouldn't blame yourself for that.
That must be an interesting thing, you know. If I've watched a show where there was a medic and he wasn't able to heal his teammate completely, and he never forgave himself for that. Even though his teammate's alive, and was very thankful for that. He's like, "I'm alive thanks to you," but the medic's like, "Yeah, but you got a disability now." He was injured during battle, it wasn't that the medic caused a disability, it's that, he couldn't fix it. It was Transformers, all right? It's Bumblebee's voice in particular. I want to make sure, it's a little bit different when it concerns robots to people, but even so, the logic applies here where, healer, you might not be able to save someone or something like that. I can imagine, because Mercedes comes here a lot, and I don't know about Linhart, but definitely Marianne came here a lot.
It's true, but you were injured when you came to our aid.
Oh.
That? It was just a scratch. A small price to pay for your safety.
You would say that, Dimitri.
But...
I would never regret helping an ally, even if it meant losing my own life.
No, that's wrong.
How so?
And what is she about to say to him?
It's just all wrong.
Because I remember Marianne had the perfect quote in post-time skip. Like, she was ashamed to think of death so little or something like that. It was so profound and matched up perfectly with another certain series that I was watching. That character certainly needs to hear what Marianne said, but I guess you could see the signs of that mentality right here.
You have my thanks for helping in the battle, Dimitri. But I'm afraid I have to ask that you keep your distance from me.
Is that so?
It's not what you think, man. I understand, but she's got her own things that she's worried about.
Yes.
Forgive me, but I will be there for you.
Oh.
Whether you want me to or not.
There we go, Dimitri.
I'm sorry.
And that Crest story was baloney, man. Straight baloney. People putting that in her head. Alright, next, Dimitri and Hapi.
I did not expect to see you here, Hapi. I get the feeling that you didn't come for training.
Do you remember where you saw him from?
Listen up, Dee. I remembered something.
Hold up. Dee? What is this? Who's now giving people nicknames?
Remembered? Ah, does this have something to do with why you were staring at me earlier?
Not that it isn't that is a bad one at all. But, Dee just, like, he's the prince! The crown prince!
Not ringing any bells. I stare at people all the time. Anyway, do you know Anselma?
Anselma?
Anselma? Yes, of course. But how do you know that name?
I don't know that name!
That is what my stepmother was called in the Empire.
Oh.
In the kingdom, she was called Patricia.
Really? Whoa, hold up! Whoa, Hapi, you giving me some info.
Oh, so that's what it was. I see now. What a relief. It was really sticking in my craw. Well, now that that's all settled, I'm off to bed.
What?
Just one moment. You may understand, but I most certainly do not. How did you know my stepmother?
She used to visit all the time. I think she was friends with the lady who kidnapped me.
What?
Friends? Are you sure?
I heard the lady helped bring her to the kingdom, but I don't really know the details. Anyway, when Anselma saw how I was being treated, she got angry.
Oh.
Just like you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You remind me a lot of her, actually.
Are we really that much alike?
Are you fond of your I don't remember him saying anything upsetting about his stepmother, but I know he was close with his father.
I'd say so. Come to think of it, you greet people in the same way, hold a book in the same way, you even get angry in the same way. It's uncanny.
Because from what Happy is describing, it seems like she was basically his mom. Just that, you know, his birth mother died early.
I share no blood with my stepmother, but to hear you say that...
Yeah.
It pleases me greatly.
So basically, his stepmom's his mom. Like, not really, but she was the one who raised him.
She was the one who raised
There
me.
we go.
I suppose it makes sense that we would share certain mannerisms.
Do we get to see her at all?
To think that the person you mentioned was my stepmother is baffling, to say the least.
What do you mean?
Oh, so you recognized Dimitri's mannerisms, and that's why you wondered if you've seen him before.
For all intents and purposes, my stepmother was completely cut off from the outside world.
Why?
Suffice it to say, few knew that my father had taken a second wife.
Huh.
Sounds complicated. I can keep my mouth shut if you like.
I would very much appreciate your silence on the matter.
Huh.
But thank you, truly, for all that you said.
Does this have to do with Gilbert at all? I'm just... Because even though I was raging at him, I didn't notice his, quote. He had not been forgiven yet. So... I'm assuming that might have something to do with maybe what happened to Dimitri's mother. Maybe I feel like he might have failed in some way, and that would certainly count. And how in the Golden Deer route, Gilbert was, well, you know what he did with Dimitri in that route. I'd rather not think about what happened to Dimitri in that route.
Truth be told, the union between my father and stepmother has given rise to much speculation.
As to what? If you're the legitimate heir of, well, I mean, you are either way, but...
But for now, what's truly baffling me is the identity of that lady you mentioned.
Yeah, who kidnapped you, Happy? Don't tell me.
She welcomed my stepmother into the kingdom after she fled home due to political strife.
Wait, you know who... Wait. So, yeah, what's it? How do you pronounce it again? Anselma is, Patricia. Right? Yeah. But... And she's friends with the lady who kidnapped her, who we don't have a name on.
No, I must stop this. It's time to put an end to this discussion. Baseless speculation will get me nowhere.
Oh, come on. I finally felt like I understood, and then you go and say something cryptic like that. If I can't sleep tonight, I'm blaming you.
Well, that's fair, I think.
Well, if that happens, come back here and I'll keep you company. I'll be training a while yet. I wonder... Could Happy's captor truly be her?
Dimitri, don't tell me you thinking Cornelia. Because I haven't heard her name come up once yet. If Happy has something... If Cornelia kidnapped Happy... Well, I don't think I need to say anything, because I feel like Dimitri gonna do everything needed. Like he said before, like... Dimitri's an Avenger. Through and through. Now, and... It's been a while, Cynthia. How's this gonna go? I was thinking.
Training was exhausting today. Need some quick energy. Aha! Perfect time for my favorite candy.
I was thinking it was gonna be this song.
I won't make it back to my room without this sweet, sweet energy. And no one's around. So...
I like how she has to justify it. Wow. Wow.
Looky here. It's the little lady of House Ordelia. Just back from training, yeah? You're unstoppable.
She is. She trying to hurry up and finish it?
Not feeling chatty, I see. Something to do with those puffy cheeks? Got a cavity brewing or what?
I definitely don't.
So bad you can't even speak properly, poor thing. It's okay, I know a guy. He'll have that rotten tooth out in no time.
Bro, you joking, or do you know that? Well, that is the same thing, knowing that she's eating candy. But or do you? I should have said, do you not know?
No need.
Yep, best in the business. Uses special tools and everything. Door and a string or some such.
Wait!
No, thank you.
I haven't heard of that trick in a long time.
Oh, you just had food in your mouth. You could have told me that a lot sooner, you know.
Wow, placing the blame on me? What a piece of work. But, hey, don't tell anyone.
Where did that come from?
That you were walking around with acorn-stuffed cheeks like some kind of overzealous squirrel?
Yeah, that.
It wasn't acorns, it was candy.
You know you just ratted yourself out, right?
Even still, I don't plan on telling anyone a hungry girl ate some food. Not much of a story, really.
Yeah.
You don't get it. If people think I'm gnawing on candy, they'll think I'm nothing more than a child.
That a fact? I'd say it's downright prudent to fortify yourself any chance you get. Mature, even.
Wait, what?
Nothing is certain in life. Not even your next meal. You never know when you'll be taken into custody and have to go without food and drink for a while.
You know, Balthus, you ain't wrong.
Just what kind of a world do you inhabit, mister?
Oh, I mean, you are in battle, I said, Thea.
The real world, little lady. My life is a collection of getting into trouble, getting caught, and getting free. One time, I was actually rescued by your parents.
Really?
Bet you didn't know that, huh?
They rescued you?
Too true. I owe them for that. I forgot I'm actually in a rush.
Sure you are.
I gotta run. Enjoy your secret candy, pal.
Mother and father rescued that guy? But when would that have happened?
Does she not know who he is? It would make sense. There's quite an age gap between the two of them. Okay. Wow. Actually, now that I think about it, I can get Yuri's too. Which I might. I might get to know Dorothea quite well. And Bernie. Because she had her A rank with... Honestly, though, interesting. She has 4 with Raph and Felix, but none in their house. Unless Edelgard has 4 with her. Yeah, I'm going to go check that. Alright, now that we've done this, I can go get some more supports. Yeah, it's just a normal A. Though it doesn't necessarily mean anything. But, which, by the way, I will say I noticed, with the supports of the Ashen Wolves, they actually they're not proportionate as I originally assumed. There are, if I'm not mistaken, 3 golden deer, which are all in Balthus's, 4 blue lions, 1 in Yuri's, 1 in Constance, 2 in Hapi's, and 5 black eagles. 1 in Linhart, 4 in Constance, and 3 in Constance. Wait, that's 6. Wait, what? Hold on. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's 6. What? Yo, what is this? At the very least, Yuri could have had 1 with Ash. Like, they seem so important. But anyways, there's a clear, the Ashen Wolves have clear, they lean towards the Black Eagles. Especially Constance. And even, heck, Merced is from the Empire as well. So, and another thing, as far as, extra units as well, the Black Eagles, they have Yuritsa, and the Blue Lions, they got Gilbert. As far as, units that are route specific. Why why wasn't Judith playable? Like, just why? Why? Like, that would have been a unit that is route specific, you know, besides Claude, Edelgard, and Dimitri. And also has a good group dynamic. I mean, she was important. She was in most of the post-time skip supports. I mean, not supports, cutscenes, there we go. And she's related to Ingrid. That would have been an interesting support. Ingrid expressed wanting to talk to her even when she was in the Golden Deer route. So why no Judith? Like, what's the logic in that? Just feel like, you know, when everything's considered, the Golden Deer really did get the short end of the stick. But actually, you know, I think if Rodrigue, Felix's father, because he was in cutscenes too, and from what I'm seeing, he doesn't have supports. If he's not playable, then I guess maybe Edelgard's uncle would take the place. Maybe they each have a person who's not playable. But we had Nadir as well, so like Nadir was like, he was there, but you know, he was an ally. He might have been. No, I don't think he was playable. I think people confirmed that. But Judith was there. Like, I don't understand why. I'm definitely gonna want to see some videos on what people think about that particular aspect, because to me that don't make no sense. Especially when the other routes have a unit that's route specific. The Golden Deer don't have anybody. The best they got is Shamir. And considering Shamir has a support with the Dew, who you can only have in the Blue Lions as well. That's another thing. You know, Hilda ain't even route specific. So anyway, which I guess, you know, it's a plus side in this case because I still get to get her supports. But you know what? I haven't even seen what happened to Dimitri's post time skip. Maybe it's possible that Claude actually joins up with him, and if that's the case, then that would also be I kind of doubt it though, because if he was, then why can I talk to Hilda but not him? But I don't see a reason why Claude would willingly fight Dimitri unless Dimitri himself says, yeah, kill Claude. I'm speculating at this point. All right, I'm done. We had a lot to think about with these supports, not just with Dimitri, but also the Ashen Wolves as well, and so on. You know, I also wonder how what was the like? Did they pick supports based off of ranking? Because, I mean, not that I think this is a accurate representation. Fire Emblem Heroes did a popularity poll, and it was to choose, you know, who got a new form. Lysithea won under Edelgard, and I don't know if that's fair to say, because Lysithea is an OP unit that might have contributed to her getting a more powerful form versus, you know, people simply liking a character. Either way, and I'm not sure, like, if they probably did plan the DLC out in advance, like they probably recorded the voice lines. Maybe, I want to say. Especially if Hapi has some sort of relationship to Cornelia. I don't know, that's just a theory. I don't know the first thing about Cornelia. I just know her name and what she looks like. Her appearance was a surprise. Like, wait, where the heck did you come from? So, all right. And then there's Gilbert. There's so much when it comes to the Blue Lions. Well, I'm done. So with that being said, this has been Blade. I am going to try to I'll probably finish Hilda's possible supports by the end of this. Alright, I'm done. So with that said, for the last time, this has been Blade. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. And now it's time for the question of the day. And for this one, I know I just asked a similar question last episode, but since I ended up making this one longer than expected, and it's a lot of support convos and interesting ones, I'm gonna ask you all, what was your favorite support conversation of this episode? You know, I don't feel like if it's a lot of support conversations that there's anything wrong with asking this question multiple times. So with that said, please post your thoughts down in the comments below, and I will see you all next time.